So we got our mercenary back and now we're gonna head on. Yeah, there we go. There's the smith in the top left, just like I said. Okay guys, take him out. Hi guys, I'm Mike and welcome back for another Diablo 2 Resurrected video. In this video we are going to try and complete Act 1. We ended up saving Deckard Cain in the last episode, so now we need to find the Forgotten Tower in the Black Marsh. And after that we will be trying to retrieve the Horadric Malus. And after that we need to kill Andariel. We're just gonna get straight to it, so let's go. From the Dark Wood waypoint we will be able to find the Black Marsh relatively easy just by following the road. So just need to find the road first and then we can head off in hopefully the right direction. Let's start by raising our skeleton army for a second. So we can have 5 skeletons at the moment, that's great. Oh, another skill shrine right next to each other. Bit redundant, let's see. Let's hope this is the right way. The Black Marsh, yeah, there we go. Okay, so first always want to find the waypoint and also want to find the Forgotten Tower in here. It's a little bit of a side quest actually, but it's a nice side quest that can provide you with runes. Because the boss in there, called the Countess, often drops runes. So she is also farmed for these. The skeleton squad is still doing nicely, killing everything in our path, very good. And I'm cursing everyone from a distance so they take more damage. With all this running around and being lower level, you often run out of stamina. But this will improve gradually as we proceed through the game. So hopefully in the future we will never run out of stamina again. And if you can't find what you're looking for, it's often a good idea to run around the edges of an area. And then slowly start to fill in the middle when you've completed your round. Because then you know where all the exits are to the other areas. And you will be sure not to miss anything. There we go, level up, very good. Let's put another point into raise skeleton. There is the Forgotten Tower and maybe we're lucky and the waypoint is close by as well. Just gonna try and see if I can find that one fast over here. Shrine of Stamina is helpful when exploring, so that's good. Let's run a quick round. Now where is this waypoint? So I really want this waypoint so I will be able in the future to start farming the Countess if needed. Because you can make some pretty nice rune words with even the early game runes. Well, nothing yet. Okay, just gonna run into the Forgotten Tower then. Here we go. The Forgotten Tower consists of 5 levels. And on the 5th level we will find the Countess, which is like a mini boss. She's not all that special, but she drops quite a lot of runes potentially. Going to put everything in vitality again. Early on it's not bad to actually take a little bit of energy as well, because you will run out of mana really quickly. But a Necromancer doesn't need that much mana to play, because it's mostly his summons that are doing all the work. But I do need to be able to cast my curses from a distance, and for that I need mana as well. A lot of unique and elite mobs in here, which is great. They give more experience and they drop nice loot potentially, so that's great. But they are a little bit harder to kill, of course. Okay, there we see the exit to the next level, very good. Going pretty fast, going to level 3 already. And this happens quite a lot. That you are ambushed on the next level, right by the stair. So that's not good, especially on console, where sometimes the loading takes a while. And if you're a bit unlucky, then the mobs will have already killed you before you even know what's going on. That's kind of a problem in the game right now. But what's really a problem at the moment is the stability of the servers. I haven't had a day gone by where the server hasn't been down for a couple of hours and people were not able to play, but people also lost progress, for example. They just got rolled back with their characters, and there's nothing more frustrating than having played a couple of hours and having progressed nicely and then being set back to the point where you started. So that's a really bad thing. I really hope they get to fix the servers really fast. Okay, there's level 5. We're quite fortunate, really close by. So, like this. Luckily it's just a couple of archers, but if I would have spawned straight into a pack of elites there, then I could have died easily. And this is especially the case for the more glass cannon type of classes in the game, like the sorcerers, for example. Be sure to always check the side rooms in the Forgotten Tower, because there's often a lot of gold, especially at the beginning of the game. This is really nice, because you will not have that much yet. As you can see, there's quite a lot lying around. Always keep your army topped up, so you have all the available skeletons with you. Okay, here we go. Countess is this way, into this room. Here comes her little pack. There she is. Okay, level up again. Very good. Let's see what she drops. Ithrune. Okay, well, that's not too impressive, but it doesn't matter. At the beginning of the game, you can't expect any very good runes to drop yet. But still, everything is useful. And a lot of gold here too. Okay, now let's portal back. And like I said, a lot of people actually farm Countess a lot later in the game, even on Hell and Nightmare difficulty, to get very nice runes from her. So this is something that you might want to consider when playing the game. Okay, back in the Black Marsh, looking for the waypoint again. Like I said, may want to do some Countess runs in the future. And if I want to do that, then having the waypoint is actually quite nice. So you can just go to the Black Marsh immediately. It's probably just here in this unexplored corner. Yeah, there we go. Found it. And then we can move on to the Tamo Highlands, which are this way. And then we can run straight to the monastery. Because if you follow the road in the Tamo Highlands, you will always end up at the monastery. Which is good to know. Always pick up any jewels that you find, because you will be able to use them later for crafting. And it doesn't matter what kind of jewel it is, it will always be useful. Okay, there's the entrance. Here we go.
This place has the stench of demons about it.
Here we go. Now we can get in. These doors are a little bit bugged. If you click them, they will open, but you won't see them open. And it's been this way since the original Diablo 2. So don't be alarmed. Just walk straight through it and you can go on. And here's another waypoint. Very good. Now we need to find which way actually leads into the barracks. Yeah, it's this one. That's quite lucky. There's 3 options that you have here, and one of them actually leads into the barracks. Ah, a couple of elite mobs again. Very good. I see one that is lightning enchanted, which is always annoying. Need to be careful of that. Especially on Nightmare and Hell. Because then lightning does a lot of damage. One thing we want to find in the barracks is the Horadric Malus, which is guarded by the smith. And to find the smith, you can usually just try and head to the far upper left side of the barracks, because the smith is usually there. So we're just gonna try and see if that is the case this time as well. And then obviously the stairway down to the jail level 1 is in the opposite direction, but no guarantees. It is all random. Oh, there we go. Another elite mob. Always have to be a little bit careful. Oh, and another one fighting us in the back. Gonna take care of them right now. Don't want to face these guys when coming back. Regrettably, they already took out my mercenary. Went level up again. That's always nice. Going pretty fast at the beginning. Here, this guy. Come on, guys. I want you to kill this one. Do I have to do everything myself? Okay, now to go to the top left. First gonna get my merc back, because if you do not take your mercenary with you, then she or he will not level up, and then she will stay behind in level, which is not something that you want. You want your mercenary to be as close to your own level as possible.
Yes?
And it does cost quite a bit of gold later on in the game. But a mercenary from Act 2 can actually be pretty beneficial for a lot of classes. So not having that one with you is often pretty bad. So we got our mercenary back, and now we're gonna head on. Yeah, there we go. There's the smith in the top left, just like I said. Okay, guys, take him out. And we're gonna get the Horadric Malus while they're at it. Very good. Which is an optional quest as well. That's all done. Now gonna find the stairway to jail level 1. So, there we go. Jail level 1. And we need to get to jail level 3. And then we can find a stairway that actually goes up again. But as a necromancer, we cannot really explore that fast. I'm used to playing with a sorceress and teleport, which makes exploring these levels a lot easier and a lot faster. Because with teleport you can just teleport yourself through walls and those kind of things, so you can explore areas very fast. So if you ever have the chance to play with a sorceress friend or something, then they can make it really easy on you and give you town portals of everywhere where you need to go. You will probably just slow them down by going with them into the dungeon before you actually need to fight anything. It's just a matter of being a bit lucky in here. If we walk in the right direction straight away, then we can get to the next level very fast. And if we don't, then we might have to explore the entire floor. Which is also not a bad thing, because then you get a little bit more experience. Okay, we found the waypoint first. This is actually one of the waypoints that I'm not that interested in finding. Still, it won't hurt to have it, but not gonna use this one anytime soon again, I think. So we could have literally just walked straight into the 3rd floor if we would have went in this direction, but that's the thing, it's all random, so you have no clue. Yeah, there it is. Okay, level 2. Now want to find level 3 as fast as possible. Ah, found it again. Very good. Okay, now level 3. Now we need to find a stairway that goes up actually. Oh, there we go. That's fast. The inner cloister, and here we will find another waypoint. So there we go. And after this, just one more waypoint to go. And then we are at Andariel, the final boss of Act 1. And I'm feeling pretty confident that we can handle her. The way that we are just breezing through Act 1 up until now. But to be honest, the difficulty of the normal campaign is not that high. It will actually become a lot more difficult when playing Nightmare, but especially Hell. Especially Hell difficulty will give you a lot of problems in the beginning. Because you really need to pick your battles then. But for now we will do fine just walking around here with our summoned army. To prevent the shamans from raising their fallen bodies, you can also just summon a new skeleton, so the body will disappear and they have nothing left to resurrect. So that's great. A nice tactic that you can follow. And there's another unique mob in here. Let's try and see if we can kill him. There he is, Bone Ash. Okay, he's down. And the entrance to the Catacombs is actually always to the right over here. So if you just want to go to it really fast, just run to the right here and you will always find it. On this floor, we will only want to find the exit to Catacombs level 2. But on Catacombs level 2, we will actually want to find the waypoint too. Because maybe in the future you will want to do a couple of runs on Andariel. She can drop quite nice loot. So if you want to do that, it is always a good thing if you have already activated the waypoint. So we're gonna look for that on Catacombs level 2. Taking down a unique mob sometimes gives you nice loot, so it's always a good thing to do so. And it always provides you with a little bit more experience as well, so if you have the chance to take them down, just do it. So I always like putting poison on socketed items for my mercenary, because it does the most damage. But I also like to put a little bit of cold damage in there, because that freezes up the target. So this is a very nice bow for the mercenary, a lot better than the one that she's carrying right now. Gonna give her this. And she's gonna do a lot more damage now, which is pretty useful. We're gonna give the Horadric Malus to Charcy. So then we have finished that quest as well. And now she will imbue an item for us, which means that she will turn a regular item, like a white item, into a rare item. And this can be very good, but you do not want to waste it on any very low level items, so I would just leave it for now. Okay, this is the exit. Very good. Level 2. And like I said, we first want to find the waypoint before going to level 3 here. Just to make sure that we can visit Andariel in the future a little bit more easily. Always keep your distance a little bit when your mobs are fighting a lightning enchanted enemy, because the lightning tends to spread around your army and can then potentially hit you, and that's pretty bad because it can do quite a lot of damage. The new spider models in Diablo 2 Resurrected really give me the creeps. They've been really nicely animated. And as you might have guessed, I have no love for spiders in real life either. Probably why they creep me out so much in this game. Okay, we found the stairway, but we are not leaving before we have found the waypoint as well. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I was hoping it would be the other way around, that we would find the waypoint first. But it's not that much of a problem, because now we know where to go after finding the waypoint, so that's good as well. Waypoint is probably around the corner here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, good. That's nice. That's not too far away. There we go. And that means that we have found all the waypoints there are to find in Act 1. So that's good. And now gonna head straight back to the stairway leading to Catacombs level 3. And after that, just need to find the stairway to Catacombs level 4. And we are ready to face Andariel, the boss of the first act. Another pack of elites. Nice for the experience, very good. So we headed off in the wrong direction again, so no problem. Got more experience out of it, so that's fine. But we actually needed to head to the top right, it seems. And probably the stairway is pretty close by then. Okay, Catacombs level 4. Time for Andariel, and time for a new clay golem, it seems. I'm gonna put down a portal right over here, just in case we die. I don't really think this is gonna happen, but you never know. Bosses can do quite a lot of damage if you're not careful. And Andariel actually does poison damage, so it is not a bad idea to go and grab an antidote potion to give you a little bit more resistance to her poisons, and also to clear her poisons off of you. But first it's smart to clear the room before her own room, and even inside her room you will find quite a couple of mobs that you can clear off before engaging Andariel. And I would always advise doing that, because otherwise you might be ambushed by other mobs while Andariel is coming at you, which is not something you want. Okay, there he goes. You notice the poison damage there. I summoned a new clay golem.
I can't use this yet. I need mana.
Okay, going down. There she goes. Okay, that's not a lot of great loot. Doesn't matter. But that was it for Act 1. In the next video we are going to visit Act 2 and hopefully clear the first couple of quests there as well. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to the channel for more Diablo 2 Resurrected videos. I wish you all a very nice day and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!